Contributions and dog adoption have greatly increased. Join us on Sunday, February 18th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Anthony's Cold Fire Pizza, 115 Northeast 6th Avenue in Delray Beach, for a Give Back Sunday. 20% of all dine-in and carry-out will be donated back by mention of this promo. For more information or to make a donation, contact Everglades Angels Dog Rescue at 800-511-DOGS or evergladesangelsdogrescue.org.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Hi, this is Faith. Welcome to the Faith Washington Show. We will discuss life, business, leadership, family, and fun, and what happens when your view of the world expands. A wide variety of guests will provide insight on how they do business, family, and leadership in their lives. So now, here's today's show.
All right.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Faith Washington Show. We are live on Facebook, Periscope, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and the iHeartRadio app at WWNN. And with me tonight is Mr. John Wellman. John, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, Faith, for having me come on again.
Yes, John is the owner of Electroalloy Recovery Incorporated, which is a precious metals company from, I believe you run that out of New York.
Yes.
And he is also the owner of the Vitalizer app, as well as a partner in Cell Wellbeing and a partner in Pinpoint Equine Nutrition. Hi, Vinny. We know you're watching. Anyway, John, thank you so much. And we're going to talk about water tonight. We're going to talk about the Vitalizer app, which, if any of you are watching, just remember you can go to the online app for Apple as well as the Play Store
for Android.
And you can pick up the app, and it does some incredibly amazing things. It actually changes the frequency and resonance of liquids, okay? Any kind of liquid, whether it's water, tea, wine, spirits, or your body. We used to think the water was 75, 80% water. That's not correct. It's actually 99% water. In other words, there are 4 states of water that are liquid. So, not liquid, but there are 4 states. You have liquid, you have steam or vapor, you have solid, which is ice, and then you have plasma, which is all the cells of the human body. In other words, every single cell that there is has the plasma within it, whether it's bone cells, your brain cells, every cell in your body, there is liquid. And this app actually positively affects all those liquids.
Everything. 100%. Everything.
Yes.
And I think one of the important things is we need to remember that water has memory. And that
we're going to go through that.
Yes.
I want you to just go through that step by step
Yes.
and explain to our audience, let them know what it means that water has memory.
It retains memory, okay? So, and this was done through the Emoto Clinic in Japan.
Dr. Emoto,
right.
EMOTO, for those of you that like to look this up online, and his his children are carrying out the research and continuing it. But yes, this is Dr. Emoto, Emoto.
And what he had done was decided to take water from different places, okay? And he took a drop, and they played music into these drops of water. They did Beethoven, they did Bach, they did heavy metal, loud music. So they did all sorts of different things. And what they found out is the crystals, and then they took it and they flash froze it so that they could get a picture on the microscope and see what it looks like, okay? Very special equipment, obviously. And they were able to show you the different forms of what the water looked like after they froze it, so you could see the different crystals. Heavy metal, it was just a blob of whatever, okay? And basically what it means is, and it goes down to, so water, they say, oh, if you talk nice to your plants, they'll grow better. Well, they will, for the simple fact that what's in it? Water. This fluid.
And therefore,
they're alive.
Because it's alive,
Right.
just like the human body, just like water, any sort of liquid that we take into our bodies
That's
or have
correct.
injected into our bodies in any way, shape, or form that we bathe ourselves with,
Yes.
take a shower with,
Yes.
has memory.
Has memory. So you're showering yourself. What happens to that liquid? It's water coming out. It goes into your pores. Your pores then take it, sucks it into your body, and now it's all going through. So whatever
Circulating.
is memory in that water is going into your body. Same thing.
So
now, I'll explain this, just one other thing, too. Like people that love meat, okay? I explain this a lot. You don't think that cow knows what's coming that second before they stick that prod in its brain and electrifies it and kills it? So at that moment in time, first, we already know that they're feeding the cows all sorts of hormones and things and whatever they're putting
Antibiotics,
in.
et cetera.
Antibiotics, all that's in there, right? Now the cow's going down that little thing, and it knows that thing is coming, and right at that moment, what do you think's happening to that cow? Everything goes to a peak, and then bang, and then they hit it, and then they kill it, then they cut it, they dry it up, they freeze it, they ship it out, and what do? You then take it home, take the package, and we eat that at its maximum.
John,
It's got
John,
memory.
John,
I'm sorry,
John,
I'm telling
John,
the truth. Now,
John,
what
listen
you
to me.
do,
I really love steak. I love
okay,
beef.
here
Stop
it
it.
is. But now now what you do is you
pick it up.
retain.
Put it
You
like that.
retain. You want to be able to clean that. Okay. And what you do is you can actually erase the memory. Okay.
The bad memory of the cow being killed,
Exactly, right.
or the chicken being slaughtered.
Whatever, you can take it and
Okay.
run the water app over whatever it is, anything that retains
Anything
liquid,
that we're going
which is
to eat,
everything has
which is everything.
liquid. Everything.
Fruits, vegetables,
everything. Exactly.
meats,
Exactly.
soy, which we
Right.
know soy is horrible for
That's-
women.
That's correct.
Soy is horrible for women. Did I
Right.
say that out loud? Tofu,
Yeah.
soy, edamame. Yeah. If you're a female, bad idea. But you
Yeah.
can use the Vitalizer app and you can change that.
Yes. So again, in transportation, environmental damage, EMF. Okay.
Okay.
The environmental damage. So you purchase wine, okay, and you purchase it from California, okay, or if you purchase it in Europe, I don't care where you. What is the transportation from point A here in Florida? So let's just go from California.
Okay.
It goes from the winery, it goes from the vineyard, then they take it and they process it, whatever. Then it goes into bottling. You ever been to a bottling facility? Oh my God, you have to go in there with headphones on. The environmental damage that's happening, that again, that liquid is got memory. It's maintaining that. Then by the time it gets all the way into a truck, heats up, down, boom, then it gets stored, it gets into then you take it, you drink it, you're sitting there drinking, oh, this is really good. You have no idea you're putting of the environmental damages inside your body and taste it. Now, when you vitalize it, you use the wine frequency, okay? You eliminate all of that, and now you're getting what the wine experts are actually tasting. It is unbelievable. You're eliminating memory, all of the memory,
the bad memory.
bad memory, exactly.
Okay.
Now, if you're in a habit of, if you've got aches and pains, minor ones, the Chi app will help that. It won't feel as bad. It will be bearable. Okay,
So it
now
reduces pain because it
bit.
changes.
A little bit. It depends on the person. I don't know what damage you've done. Okay. Also, you got to remember everything out there is, we're loaded with medications and things like that. It's not going to clean it up.
Right.
Anything
Toxic to the liver.
anything that
toxic to
is
your,
synthetic, okay, that's not natural, is going to damage us. I'm sorry. Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food.
Agreed.
And the other thing that we just found out, well, I just found out, I guess a lot of people do know about this, is that the body can produce anything to heal itself.
Agreed.
That to me, when the wow moment went off in my head when I was listening to a documentary about the placebo effect. And then you have the unplacebo effect, okay? The placebo effect here, you've got people lined up. The drug companies are coming in. They take, and these 4 people don't get it, but they got the pill. They got the sugar pill. And they are the ones, wow, they were cured. How did that happen? Well, it wasn't the sugar that got them cured.
No, it was their thinking.
Exactly. Produced what it needed to get rid of whatever they had that they were going through. Amazing. But, of course, we're not going to write studies or books on that and let people know that you have a choice. Okay? No, let's keep them down. I want to bring this up. This one here, Faith. You're gonna love. I have to share this one with you. I really do.
Please.
There is a company that got bought out by the pharmaceutical companies. Okay, it's no longer. I happen to have 3 samples left. Okay, and I met this kid who had Crohn's disease. Okay, that's a horrible thing to have to live with. Okay,
agreed.
Okay, this will actually
has to do with your intestines. In other words, you have some serious bouts with having to go to the bathroom or not being able to go, and it is very painful, and you end up taking loads of medication that really do make you feel quite sick.
Faith, what are some of the effects? Do you know what they are?
Of
the Crohn's disease medications? What the after effects are? What would they harm?
Anything. They can cause all sorts of issues. They can cause
liver damage.
They can cause problems with your kidneys. They can make you feel sick, nauseous, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, all the things that Crohn's disease actually causes itself.
Right.
So the drugs that they quote unquote prescribe for this particular disease state can actually cause what the disease state.
Right. Now, programming, again, we program ourselves. So I asked him if he would like this last free sample because it's done. The pharmaceutical companies, they don't want this product on the market.
No,
why?
Of course not.
Because they don't want to cure anything. They want you to keep coming back.
Yes, absolutely correct.
Yes. He said, yes. Okay, fine. I don't have it with me. When I get back, I will mail it to you. Okay. A month and a half goes by. I don't hear from this person, and I'm like, you know what? Let me text and find out what's going on. Okay, because I told him as soon as you start taking it, I want to hear from you every single day. Okay.
And
so he writes back to me, Mr. Whelm, I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you. It's been a busy month with me work and going to school. Okay. I actually still have the product. Unfortunately, I ended up not using it. I consulted with my GI doctor about it, and they told me to refrain from using it because of the possibility of upset stomach. I mean, so there it is. I mean, you can.
You are joking,
no,
right?
I'm not. There it is. It's right on there. I mean, it's you can read it. And I just told him, okay, fine, and send it back. I mean, absolutely. What do you want from me? But when you sit and listen to all your commercials on TV constantly, half of it is death,
and
suicide, liver failure, this going to go, all these diseases. So again, what we're doing is we are programmed to continue our destruction, if you might want to put it that way.
Right.
And that's what, again, happens with memory and with water, okay? We are programmed memory. Oh, the doctor said this, so I better not do that. Again, I'm going to remember that. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. It's only the people that stand up now and go, I've had enough of this nonsense. Running back to the doctor's office every freaking month. I'm still the same. It's the same repetitive nonsense over and over and over again.
No,
it's crazy.
No, actually, as patients begin to take more medication because the doctors are only treating the symptoms that they present with. And listen, I'm not against allopathic medicine. I just simply believe there's a time and a place for it. However, when over the years being a pharmacist and watching patients in retail therapy go downhill after months of getting new medications, taking more drugs, and seeing that they're getting worse, they're not getting better. This isn't helping them. Maybe their blood work looks a little better initially, but it always goes downhill.
Yeah, but what's happening to the rest of the body parts?
That's exactly correct. What's happening to the other body parts is that because of the medication having to be processed and metabolized,
That's right.
which has to happen absolutely with every drug you put in the body, then what's occurring is there's deterioration. There's deterioration in the organs that are processing and metabolizing. There is deterioration in the brain because the patient doesn't feel well. And I think often that this is very much discounted in allopathy, is that a patient wants to feel great. They want to feel great when they take a medication that's supposed to
fix
them, quote unquote, but it's not fixing them. It's not about fixing someone.
It's just putting a Band-Aid on. It's all it is.
On a really deep cut. A Band-Aid on a really deep cut does not create healing. And my come from for many years has been, you know what? The body goes back to homeostasis. It will heal itself.
It can. It has that capacity.
Your brain has the capacity to create that kind of healing. And the Vitalizer app is something that actually gives an amp
It's another tool.
up.
It's another tool.
It's an amp up to actually create the health and well-being in the body so the body has what it needs, alignment, so that it can actually heal itself.
Yeah, because you're taking in a liquid, no matter what it is.
Right.
And
whether it's through food or whether it's through water.
Water
liquids.
is dead by the time you get it, especially anything that's in a bottle, okay, or anything that's coming out of the sink. It's dead.
Right.
Now, you got to stop and
in
listen.
other words, wait. Here, let's define that. So our audience understands dead water means there's no energy. There's no good, positive energy left
Exactly.
in it. In other words, that 99% of your body that's going to be absorbing this liquid is going to be absorbing something that's harmful, that is discordant, that is absolutely out of whack. It's going in, but is it really getting absorbed?
That's right.
Is your body using it correctly nutritionally? No.
Right.
Is your food being absorbed? No, because your intestines are inflamed because of the other food that you've taken in and the other liquids that are not helpful or healthful. And all these things collude together to create an unhealthy space.
That is correct. That is correct. So you've got dead water, okay? It's also got memory. So I don't know, again, where it came from. I mean, we go home.
Or what memories are in it. That's what you mean.
Okay, so we have to contend with that. And again, our pores are going to absorb all of that, all right? Now, when we use the Vitalizer app on it, we clean all of that out. And now you've got something that's basically all cleaned up, pure, ready to go, okay, for what it needs to do, okay? The cells are they're not all clumped together when you look at them underneath the microscope. Okay, we've done it with blood. Okay,
I want to hear that.
You look at the blood.
Okay, so let's slow down and let's talk about what you guys have seen with the blood. I want to hear it.
What they did is there's a video, and I think we'll have to show that on one of the shows one of these days. Okay, it's only about 60 seconds, about a minute 10. Okay,
right, perfect.
10 seconds. What they did is they took a finger prick, boom, took the blood. Okay, put it underneath one of these high-powered microscopes, and you could see the blood is all clumped together. The cells, you can see the cells, it's all clumped together.
Okay.
All right. Now, 15 minutes later, they gave the girl a little drink of water, and the water was structured. Okay, which is vitalized.
Structured meaning they use the Vitalizer app, which you can buy on your phone.
Okay. Now they had her drink that water. It was only just a small little glass. That's it. And 15 minutes later, came back. They did it again, did another blood sample.
Another finger stick.
And you will see all of the cells are all lined up, ready to go. I mean, you could actually count. You didn't have a blob of, there's a whole bunch of cells over here.
But it was the same amount of time after they did the
15 minutes, 12 minutes, I think
the finger stick
Okay.
with initially, and then after the
Exactly.
patient drank the vitalized water, and then you look under the electron microscope, and everything is lined up.
It's all lined. It's not lined up behind one another.
No,
But
I know
all the cells now, instead
are
of
distinguishable.
This, exactly. You could actually sit there and count and go, oh, look at inside of that cell. Where before you can't because they were all clumped together.
Right.
Okay. But that's what this does. Now, imagine what that's doing for your body. Each and every cell. What do we have? 1 trillion cells in our body. I don't know. They're
way
all
more than that.
looking. They're all looking for what? Nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you do that and you open up all those cells that are like that, and now you go to one of these fantastic places that give you super high grade, whatever, minerals, vitamins, amino acids, whatever they are.
Right.
Your cells are going, oh my goodness. So you're going to really push.
Benefit.
The benefit is just, it's
the
unbelievable.
benefits are going to be
Unbelievable.
exponential.
Yeah, absolutely. And the same thing with agriculture. Okay?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
They're growing.
Folks,
Here's your plants.
this is fascinating.
Here's your plants.
I love this.
Okay? Here's your plants. Okay? I did an experiment on a hemp. I had 2 hemp seeds. Okay? 2. Okay? And I have the photos. Okay? I said, okay, let me just see what happens. And all I did was take this hemp seed and I put it on a piece of tissue paper.
Uh-huh.
And I put it just down here. I wetted it.
Right.
Okay, regular tap water.
Yeah.
Put that one over here.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I took and I used vitalized water. Okay,
And
I wet the napkin
on
down,
that. Okay.
and I just placed the other hemp seed on there. And a week later, the hemp seed with the regular tap water was, it had a little root. I'm going, wow, this thing is growing. When I looked at the vitalized, the stem on it was like this.
After
and
how long?
A week. It was actually less than a week. I think it was like 5 days. And not only was the stem, the root coming out like this, but it had branches coming off it at the same time. So what happens
After 5 days.
After 5 days, absolutely. Oh, I mean, do all your flowers, do all your anything. It brings it back. Why? Because it is got moisture. It's got the water in it. It's got liquid in it.
Because it was able. The seed was able to absorb the structured, vitalized water.
Yes.
And it increased the ability for the plant to grow.
Absolutely.
So not only can you see it with a plant,
yes,
or a seed. We're talking a seed.
A seed.
We're not talking a plant. We're just talking a seed.
That's correct.
And to think what that could do for the human body.
Oh yeah.
And the healing that could be created with this.
Take it a step further. Okay. Take all your makeup. If anything that's got a makeup, you got all your glass containers sitting there. So just get them all lined up in the morning. Okay. Run the Vitalizer app over them. Okay, what did you just do? Any environmental damage in that is gone. It's very simple. Now, if somebody goes into the bathroom and says, starts yelling and screaming, whatever in the bath, causing the vibration, goes into it and destroys it. Contains the memory. You don't want to put those bad memories on your face. So what you do is every morning you get up, just revitalize your makeup, and you're ready to go. It's got clean. It's ready to go. And it also, I think you're going to look better myself also. If you've got putting that good stuff in there, don't forget about your animals. Okay? Your water. You give your animals
cat.
water. Your cat, your dog, whatever, your birds,
your
water, fish tank.
Or food.
Your fish tank. Run it on the side of your fish tank. Just leave it on the side and watch what happens. Okay? That's all.
The implications for this are so huge. The 2 women and the doctor that I had in the last couple of weeks, Barbara Beckler, if you're watching, and Carolyn Zallmeyer, Dr. Gary Donovitz, the implications for the practices that they have using the liquids that they use and the actual components, the pellets that they use, might even create a longer lasting effect.
It's going to be better.
As well as an amplified effect for the body.
Yeah.
So this brings more value to
I know
patients.
on the IV, I know on the IV bags that they use, it definitely works.
Right.
Okay. Now,
anything made of liquid.
Only because I know someone that is actually working right now to put a tab on the side of an IV bag. Okay. And the only reason why they're being slapped right and left is because they got to get everything approved.
Right. Of course.
Okay. So
Agreed.
The bureaucracy is just going to be
We know.
years and years away, and it's a doggone shame.
Oh my gosh, blood donations.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
exactly.
huge.
Yeah, it is.
That's
huge.
enormous.
Right, exactly. I mean, studies would have to be done before they would approve it and all this stuff and everything. But yes, I couldn't agree. If I was in the hospital and I had to
I
have,
would want
let me
vitalized
tell you
blood.
something. The first thing I'm saying is this: I would finally, first of all, I'd be waking up, going, see this tube in there. The first thing I'd be going, where's my phone? I want to
And vitalize
vitalize whatever is
the
going
area
on.
that's
Well, I would,
being
I would
infused.
do the water on myself. Then I would do the chi button because I want my strength and my balance.
Right.
Because I want that all
Right.
lined up to give my body the strength to fight off whatever the heck just happened and help the doctors.
Right.
Take care of whatever happened to me. I mean, they're beautiful people out there. It's not the doctor's fault.
Right.
These people are brilliant. Are you kidding? To be able to do the things that they can do?
Yes.
It's the pharmaceutical companies I can't stand. Okay.
Well,
But anyway, with that,
we're gonna scratch that.
but that no.
Just kidding. Just
So
kidding.
all I'm saying is that yes, it will clean out any liquids. Will just absolutely eliminate all
Yeah.
of the environmental damages in you.
Right.
No, Faith, and I know. I put down the foot. They know what they're doing. Okay, they're
Yes,
in it
I
for
know
the
they
money.
do,
I
John.
mean, did you
Wait,
read?
wait.
Wait.
I spent
Before
my
we
whole,
go
I
on.
spent my whole
Okay,
my whole
what just
career
happened?
in there.
What just happened to the tobacco companies? Have you read that? A judge finally ordered them. They now have to take out commercials that you'll see on television, and they have to specifically state what they did. And you know what they have to say? We deliberately,
Correct.
all right,
Misled people.
misled people that we took the filters, okay, and we maximized it so that the body would inhale all of the nicotine to get you hooked.
Yep.
It's written right in there. I am so furious about it because, again, it's the lying and it's about the money and it's about the higher ups that
greed.
can take and
It's
just do what they want. That's all it
greed
is.
and avarice.
And they get away with it. So guess what? That was murder because a lot of people got cancer and a lot of people died from lung disease and whatever
Correct.
else, throat disease, whatever else that it caused. And they just paid a fine and they have to say, I'm sorry, and off they go.
And off
Isn't
they
that
go.
amazing? Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
So wait,
Anyway.
stop 1 second. You got to give our audience where they can get in contact with you.
They can get in contact with me,
Okay.
631 879 7530.
Give that number again.
631 879 7530. They can get the Vitalizer app on vitalizerapp.com. All the information is there. And most important, when you do go on the webpage, please go over to the top where it says the science. Okay? Click on that, bring
Read
it down.
it. Read
there's
it.
There's another orange thing that pops out. Is the PDF. Open that up. There's more information for you to read. And then you take it from there. And God bless each and every one of you. I love all of you.
Awesome, John. Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
really, really, really appreciate you being here tonight and can't wait till we come back again and give more information to our audience because I think that they need to hear it a few times before they really begin to grasp this.
Give you a quick secret.
Go online, get the Vitalizer app, and please begin to use it. It's got all the information on how to do that. And we are live on the Faith Washington Show and live Facebook, Periscope, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, the iHeartRadio app, WWNN. And thank you so much, John Wellman, for joining me tonight.
Thank you, Faith.
We look forward to seeing you next week at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday night. Thanks. Have a great week. Bye-bye. You've been listening and watching The Faith Washington Show, where we have widened your view of the world. Our guests share their business, family, and fun life hacks to make your world better. Hope you've learned something to apply to your life and business.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station.